Well, hey there, pretty kitties. Welcome to Mizzy Cat Gaming. What's today? Today's WoW Wednesday. Oh no. Again, it's time. It's time for the quest for more things that don't exist. It's fine. It's fine. Today, we're going to have a special guest appearance from my mage. Because if I go to farm this particular raid and the thing that I'm looking for drops and the character can't equip it, it'll make me tear my hair out. So, we're going to avoid that. I have a little bit of a cough today, so I may be muting myself and suchly. No worries. It's all good. So, yeah, let's get started, shall we? Hello. How are you today? It's a good day. I think it's a good day. It's pretty outside. That means something. Well, it's pretty outside here. I know the East Coast got a little bit of weather. Let's see here. Who is this person? Nope, excuse me. So, hello, Throne of the Four Winds, our old friend. So I'm gonna do this because um this is a thing that I noticed when I was messing around with this on my own time. So I'm gonna set the raid difficulty. We're gonna set it to normal, and then we're gonna set it to heroic. Now I have discovered that this moment where I am setting this to heroic, if I do this raid and then I go run Old War for Yogg, and then I go do Ragnaros, when I go to the Ragnaros raid, it will not be set to heroic anymore. It will be set to normal. And I will have to reset it or it will not work correctly. So, we're ready. We're set. We're good. Let's see. Let's see if Alikir will be kind. I mean, we know he won't be because he's rude. Oh! Well, let me do this first. And then, after I do this, I will show you an add-on that I use that is wonderful, that we're not going to use today, but it will be something you'll see. Oh, I didn't start my... I need to start my monitor so I know how much things are worth. There we go. Okay. Add-on. Oh, it's on. Ah, there it is. Okay. Won't have a total cash value for everything at the end of the day because I didn't mail my things off. Oh, look! The one belt that I did not know dropped. Also, the pet dropped again. Now I know 3 of them. I know so many of these Shannock's pets that I can't actually learn this one without caging it. Okay, 1 second. How's that? Is that a little better? Also do a little bit of this. Should be a little bit better, maybe? Let me know. I can keep adjusting. Oh, I always forget. Storm. pharmacy, huh? Okay, whatever. I'm invisible. I'm invisible. Oh, there I am. Cool. Excellent. Oh, he's dead. Let's see. Well, we got the other pet. Oh my goodness. Wasn't gonna talk about pets today. Wasn't farming pets today. Alright, whatever. And we already know that appearance, apparently. So, yeah. Alright. Well, that's gonna put us done here. So, the best way... Let's do this one. It's another thing. When you fight him, the camera zooms all the way out. Because he's enormous. So this add-on. Yes, I was going to talk about this add-on. I'm not going to use it today, but it is definitely something you will see me use in the future. And it is something that I really, really I think it's a really good add-on because you can track a few different things. It's a little harder if you're not using a max level character. Because sometimes the Sure. Because sometimes the add-on itself will just give you the direction of if you're max level, just kill everything to get this achievement, which is accurate, but sometimes that can be a little unhelpful. That's okay. Once I get through this loading screen, because I wanted to get through some of these loading screens. Okay. Come on. There we go. I have it as a button up here because it's installed. And it's called Instance Achievement Tracker. Okay, so this thing is amazing. So you have your dungeons and raids. You have your exploration. And then you have it by expansion. So you have it by expansion, and then you can go in and choose, well, I want Scarlet Monastery Scarlet Monastery Panda achievements. Okay, these are the ones that are in there. You can have it in your options. It can track which ones are missing. If you're doing it as a group, because I lead events where we do achievements, I track all achievements only because I have many of them. And if I only track missing achievements, then I will not know if my companions are missing those achievements. So I don't hide the completed ones or gray out the completed ones or any of that. I just, yeah. And so, let's see. What's one I used recently? Oh, Antorus. I used this one. We did many, many Antorus achievement runs for the Glory achievement. So it gives you the achievement itself, where it gives you a link to the journal as well. It'll give you a tactic for it. And you can output these to raid chat if you're leading a group, to raid chat or party chat. They have these for raids, and they have them for all of the dungeon achievements too. So it's really handy. It can be a little buggy. Sometimes it gets very fussy, but it's still really handy. I try to, I don't run it unless I absolutely have to on certain characters. Um, I keep it on Mizzy Cat because sometimes it reminds me of things, but I don't primarily run achievements on Mizzy Cat, although we will actually probably be doing that because why not? I mean, I am of the opinion that if it's a character achievement, there's no issue at all with me getting it on multiple characters. And some achievements are actually fun. Some achievements are really fun. Some not so much. But that's just the nature of it. Oh, and I have rolled back my Windows, so I should not have Windows crashing problems, which is lovely. Should not have Windows crashing problems or internet hiccups or any of that today, which is lovely. I'm very excited that I'm not going to have to deal with that. So, oh, it's this way. We're going to go play with Yogg. He's not going to give us the head because it doesn't exist. We're going to play with Rags. And then once that is over, I'm thinking possibly some Molten Core. And then maybe my mage. And we will go on a grand quest for transmog that I will elaborate on when we get there. So it should be an interesting day. Get a few different things done today, hopefully. Oh, let's see. Because of that bug I was talking about with difficulties, I just make sure that I have, and this is a little bit different because it doesn't really have raid difficulties as much since it's a time walking flex thing now, but I'm gonna check my raid settings before anything I walk into, honestly. Just because I don't want another week of I killed Ragnaros, but I did it on the wrong difficulty, so I can't actually. That. If I was truly dedicated to trying to get stuff, I would run these raids on my mage too. But no, I did that a lot. I'm not doing that right now. I do have many characters that could do it. Just gonna kind of slog our way up through this stuff. I mean, in some ways, and I've run this a lot, and I've also run it in the time walking, even though scaling and time walkings, the new time walking raids, is very odd. There are definitely some very strange things. I mean, I don't remember if it was Firelands or if it was Old War that they were talking about, but I saw someone actually post on Twitter that their guild had been working on time walking Old War, and they had gotten up to this certain point and they had wiped and they had a lot of trouble with it and everything else. But here's the thing though, that person is in a mythic raiding guild. So I didn't feel too bad about the fact that we had problems as a guild when it came to time walking, because if the mythic raiders are having issues, if the mythic raiders are having issues, And my guild is good. We are not a mythic raiding guild. I don't feel bad that we're having issues. Too many of these. Skip that one. Those ones. Yeah, okay. And then that one. Okay, so now we can just go in because these are just going to keep coming until we finish this up. It's unfortunate that the scaling for time walking is a little weird because I love Old War. I remember coming here and it was just amazing. It's beautiful. It's not my favorite raid. It's close. It is my second favorite raid. My first favorite raid is, drumroll, nobody's expecting anything different, Kara. So, could do Kara actually. I mean, not right now, but do Kara. I don't know if I have the leather appearances in there, and I love Kara, so such a good raid. I mean, I wasn't gonna run Kara too much because I have attunement's horse. I don't have the one from Legion. I'll probably just I'll probably run return actually once I finish leveling and get geared up. Oh, hello, Flame Reviver. Let's just do this. And then it hits me less. I mean, it doesn't hurt time. Which is interesting because most of the other things here take no time at all. But the scaling with Flame Leviathan and the squish, it just does a lot of health. And I could do more damage if I had better weapons. That's on the list. Yeah, I could definitely have better weapons. Let's see. Oh, that's a fist weapon. Oh, wow. It's like a dragon's head. That's super cool. I dig that. That's really neat. Could be another one of those days when I... Okay, I'm not going to do Razor Scale because Razor Scale's annoying, but I am close to the ingots for the legendary, so I will kill Ingus. I will kill Ignis because he is not hard to kill, and I am close on my Valinor Ignis. Which, when I do Tarek Gosa, which is the Firelands legendary, and Valinor, the legendary for this raid, I will probably do those on stream. Because why not? That. I remember doing this at level and getting thrown in the pot and just screaming because I was like, I'm gonna die. He did not give me an ingot. It's because he knew I came over here looking for one. That's rude. I wonder if I can kill XT slow enough to get um his heart. I bet if I hit him with my stick. Maybe if I just stick slapped him and then ran away instead of moon firing. Let's see. Slap. Oh, it totally worked. Let me see your heart. There it is. Bam. Haha. Not only did I manage to activate it, I didn't get a second box though. Rude. Okay, BOE, pretty good. But I did get an achievement. It's hard to get that achievement now, unless you consciously think about it when you're soloing, because it's so easy to one-shot him before his heart comes out, and it was so hard back then. So hard to get that. More bracers. Yeah, we'll spend a little bit of extra time even though we're after Yogg, just because we do need so few ingots at this point that every run should be ingots. Boots. I don't remember if Algalon drops one though. Oh, achievements. They all felled over. Well, no ingot for that. I mean, I guess we'll just go ahead and go kill Algalon. I mean, it doesn't take long. And the RP before the fight starts is really cool. And the arena is really cool. So, yeah. We'll go kill Algalon. This is one of my game goals for a long time, was to kill Algalon and get the title from him. And because I have an amazing guild. Not only do I have the Starcaller title, I also have Herald of the Titans, because I have an amazing guild. Welcome to the Celestial Planetarium.
We did it, lads. We got here before Algalon's arrival. Maybe we can rig the systems to interfere with his analysis.
Phase location complete. Commencing planetary analysis of Azeroth. Stand back, mortals. I'm not here to fight you. It is in the universe's best interest to re-originate this planet should my analysis find systemic corruption. Do not interfere.
I'll head back to the Archivum and see if I can jam his signal. I might be able to buy us some time while you take care of him.
So, interestingly enough, you have to get to this point before you can engage him anyway, because, yeah. So, now we're going to smack him.
Your actions are illogical. All possible results for this encounter have been calculated. The Pantheon will receive the Observer's message regardless of outcome.
Interesting. That's fine. This is a cool part, so.
See your world through my eyes. A universe so vast as to be immeasurable, incomprehensible.
Look how cool this is. Sorry, Agalon.
Tools of creation.
Killed him a little too quickly. There it goes. But we learned an appearance.
I have seen worlds bathed in the Maker's flames, their denizens fading without so much as a whimper. Entire planetary
Oh yeah,
systems
I would have had to have killed the Iron Council in the correct order for the hard mode. That's
Yet
right.
all throughout,
That's
my
fine.
own heart devoid of emotion, of empathy. I have nothing. A million lives wasted. Had they all held within them your tenacity? Had they all loved life as you do? Perhaps it is your imperfection, that which grants you free will, that allows you to persevere. You prevail where the Titan's own perfect creations have failed.
Yay, fragment.
I've rearranged the reply code. Your planet will be spared. I cannot be certain of my own
Pizza.
calculations anymore.
Oh, and we did get a regular and heroic version of Algalon's quest. We will not be doing that,
Find the place of power.
because it is unnecessary.
Will you be alright?
Although I could go to Dalaran and make Rowan go off and start screaming over and over and over and over again.
Do not worry about my fate, Bronze.
Assuming he's not already doing
If
it.
the signal is not transmitted in time, reorigination will proceed regardless. Save your world.
Excuse me. We're just gonna slip past all those guys. Alright. Oh dear. Boop. Boop. I will suffer for this trespass. New record. Haha! 2 northern barriers. Wow. Okay, game. And a fragment. Well, I got both of the shields. I got the BOP shield and the BOE shield. That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, no. And I got 2 of them. According to current add-on, they're valued a little over 1K, which is not bad. I mean, they're Mog, and Mog is very slow to sell, but still not bad for a price point.
Mortals who dare to interfere with my sport will pay.
Blah, 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 blah.
You, I remember you.
In the mountains.
What is this?
Thorin, my lord, why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped. It is too
Destroy them.
Don't listen to that lady. She's not lady. She's Yogg-Saron. Yeah, I know, right? Pretty decent. I haven't been doing it lately, but if I was running like Siege of Orgrimmar or stuff like that, those prices are really good too. Actually, if I was trying to farm transmog right now, I would just run Zul'Farrak on repeat, because that's a really it's a really good way to build up a bunch of mog. And he yields. We win. Tentacle.
Behold the hand behind all the evil that has befallen Ulduar. Left my kingdom in ruins, corrupted my brother, and slain my wife. And now it falls to you, champion.
No fragment. Boo. Boo.
The task before
Oh.
you is great, but I will lend my You must prevail.
Oh, now I know that on heroic too. Oh no, that's the no, yeah, that'd be right. My Herald of the Titans character is wearing one of those, so like I know. Oh geez, here we go. Yikes. Ugh, more plans. I need to actually level up certain crafting professions so that I can learn all these plans, because they just don't sell. Nobody wants to buy them. Sometimes I just vendor them, which feels bad. Feels bad, man. Oh, herbalism. Nope, that's okay. Alright, Freya, come here. There we go. Grab that. Oh, look! It's a Snaplasher. I actually can't tell you. One that I can't learn. Ugh. I actually can't tell you how many Snaplashers I have acquired in the course of farming this raid for this mount, because it's a lot. It's a number that is in double digits. It is a number that is higher in double digits, I am sure. I've looted that particular thing many times. Okay, we're still good for space. Oh, let's just take the teleport to the spark. Here we go. Go over here. Push the button. No, push the button, push the button. So much fire. So much fire. I never did this, I think, in hard mode. Just because guild I was with, it was not a thing to do this in hard mode. So, I don't think I ever did this in hard mode. I know in normal it was a struggle. But there wasn't fire everywhere, you know? And now there's fire everywhere, so.
Thank you, friends. Your efforts have yielded some fantastic data. Now, where did I put... Oh, no, there it is.
Oh, and in case you don't know, the mount that I am trying to... it keeps coming over here. The mount that I'm trying to get looks like this. It's Mimiron's head. Oh, look. I didn't even have to moonfire it. I could just hit it. I've only seen it with a few people. I've only seen a few people have it. Fire. And I have been waiting a very long time for it, but look, I've convinced myself that it will not drop no matter what I do. So, that means it will drop anytime now. Anytime now, it will drop because I've convinced myself that it will never drop. Yep, we can just jump. Jump and hit you like that. Perfect. Some junk. Cool. The box spawned on top of me. Fragment. Nope. There's the pet. And I learned some shoulders. Cool. And I learned another headpiece. Amazing. A lot of appearances I'm learning today. That is because when I go to actually farm an appearance, it will not drop. That is why I'm learning appearances now, because it will not drop. Okay, then we'll go here. And then we go this way. Just go in here. I mean, maybe those cats with no hair. Maybe those hairless cats. Speaking of cats, a chat bird told me that your cat is obsessed with Q-tips now. I may have a Q-tip obsessed cat. I can tell you that it is a love-hate relationship. That there's both. They love the Q-tip, but they hate the Q-tip. The Q-tip must die. But they love the Q-tip. Because Otter loves Q-tips and he also loves pom-poms, and he treats them the exact same way. Let's see. I would love to do this achievement. Yeah. Yeah, there's... Yeah. It's, yeah, no. I'm not surprised. Actually, otters, because he's an otter, he will dunk the pom-poms and Q-tips and anything else. He'll dunk them in the water dish. And sometimes he'll just throw the pom-pom in the water dish and leave it there. And then the water turns, like, purple. Because the pom-pom is purple. Or it'll turn red. He just dunks it in there and leaves it there. Yeah, no, it's gross. I mean, they have a fountain, so that keeps it from getting too horrible. It keeps it from getting too bad that I have a very nice fountain. But yeah, it's something. Are you ready? There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's in the water and then I rescue it and squeeze it out and throw it. It makes a very wet thud on the floor. And sometimes it's laying next to it and I'm like, has this pom pom been in the water dish? I feel like this pom pom's been in the water dish. And then I I pick it up and I'm like, it's actually this pom pom has certainly been in the water dish. I think I got actually got a really good deal on a pack of like kickers with catnip in them on Amazon. I think it was like $7. I got like 5 of them. Um and they just love those. Those are great. They're everywhere. And they're tough. So like they haven't I got some of those catnip bananas and Otter literally ripped them open and scattered nip everywhere and tore all the stuffing out like a dog. Whoosh. But these new things I got, he can't tear them open. So they're really great. All right, let's not get them out. Ready? Nope, didn't get it. But I got a one-handed. How did I get a one-handed mace that I don't know? How? How did that happen? How did I get a one-handed mace that I don't know? That feels impossible. I have done this so many times. How is that a thing? I also got a fragment because guaranteed fragments. Oh, we need to do that. Oh yeah. I mean, I really never do it on. I never did it on Tin Man because you can't get the head on Tin Man. So we have 4 fragments. That means combining this with what's in our bank. We have 22. Oh, we are very close. That's a couple weeks. Cool, cool. Okay. Awesome. So now we need to go to the no, that's me and Terragosa. All right. So I'm probably going to get the embers I need to finish Terragosa today. And I could theoretically go do that next leg of the quest, but I'm not going to do that today because I don't want to spend the money today to get the Sands of Time because the Sands of Time are very expensive. Sorry that I just yawned while I was talking and that immediately caused a yawn chain because I know it did. Sorry. Let's get some more water. Trying to get some water so that we have lots of water. Oh, the Black Empire has invaded the Vale. Too bad we're not going to do anything about that. Let's go this way. Go over here. We'll sell. Vendor things, vendor things. Go kick Rags in his flame butt and him not give us the burb. I mean, basically. It's like, good luck, guys. You got it. Yeah. I'm like, you guys got it, right? And it's just, it's just the embodiment of old god evil. You're fine. You're fine. You dealt with the Shaw and all that. You can handle it. It's totally fine. Um. Hmm. hold on. I gotta move a little bit. I don't want to be that person that runs right out of the mage tower and then puts up a yak where people are trying to stand to get on their mounts and fly away, because that person annoys me. So I don't want to be that person. I mean, we caused the Shah. I feel like they did pretty well with the Shah considering the circumstances. Oh, and because I know he's around, and he asked me when I was having a bunch of disconnect issues. Um, you should know, Mr. Man that asked me this question, that I will be a Sylvie girl until the day that I die, because I don't blame Sylvie for the way that she is. I blame Blizzard for what they did to her. So, Sylvie Fangirl, 2021 never ends. That's how it is. I'm interested to see how I'm going to end up being able to do the last raid of the next patch that comes out, because Sylvie is the last boss, and it took me forever to get my For the Alliance because I refused to hit Sylvanas, so I couldn't kill her. And when I got it, I actually went and just stood there and let her beat on me as a tank, and I tagged her exactly once and then didn't do anything else because I refused to attack her. So, yeah. I'm a I'm really a blood elf underneath all of my characters. Was that a okay. It used to be a really good money as a counter step side point off of that. It used to be really good money to go and run a bunch of old raids and then just sell everything that you got as a drop. But when they did the squish, they nerfed the money that you get from selling all of the old gear. Which is unfortunate, but understandable because, yeah. I mean, I guess it's understandable. There's a lot of things that they want me to spend money on in this game, and they don't really like to give me that much money. And when they start giving me a decent amount of money, then they make those things twice as expensive. Ooh, we got some shoulders.
Farewell, friend of the
Yeah, there we go. Cool. Before you disappear.
Many deals for
Perfect.
a friend of the Grummles, like you.
So let's do a quick mail off. Well, no, we'll probably just... Yeah, we don't need to do that yet. Yeah, and I mean, part of the issue is that some of the gold sinks, like, okay. It's just me. Hashtag my own opinions. But the auction house mount should have never been 5 million gold. Like, that is a ridiculous price for something like that. 3 million? Yes. But if you're going to sell a giant spider for 1 million gold, disgusting, by the way, like, yes, increase the amount of the auction house mount. But 5 million gold, and then, oh, excuse me, I need to actually go this way. If I'm in a soapbox, I have to be a mobile soapbox. And then you take that mount that's extremely expensive and you remove it from the game. And now the only way to get it is the black market auction house where it goes for twice as much. And I understand, but I also don't understand. It's like, yeah, you fixed a lot of the ways that people made money. Okay, cool beans. Why take it out? I don't understand why you would want to take it out. Unless you think you're going to break the money system again, which they absolutely totally did, because you can totally farm a bunch of money on tables and alts. If I had actually put time and effort into running my tables, I would probably make a decent amount of gold. I mean, it's not that. I will say that, though. given how much gold you get from doing your callings, if you do your callings, which I should always do my callings, if you do the callings, you can actually make enough money in a month doing callings to doing callings, you can make enough money in a month to pay for a WoW token. Like you can absolutely do that. The items that you get from callings sell for, I mean, you can make a lot of money with those items because they're grays, but they're really, really good. It's really good money. I mean, that is true. You could probably, if I actually buckled down, I could probably make a decent amount of money. But we all know that I'm not that invested in WoW Gold. Like, I just give it away. Or I buy really expensive things. And then give them to other people. Oh, so we are going to make sure that our settings are correct. Because look, you remember? I set it to heroic. And now it's on normal. And this is what happened to us last time. So we're going to do this. Because that skull was still there. And I was on normal. That is a bug. So that is why I'm telling you guys about it. So if you decide to do this, make sure you check. Make sure you check what your setting is really on. Because that's going to screw you over. And then you can't even have a chance to get Rags' mount. Which I have tried going out when I get all the way to Rags and realizing that I'm not on heroic. I've tried going out, resetting, coming back in. The couple of times I've done it, it broke it. It broke it really hard. So, but we're good. In we go. So we're gonna see if we can get something going on in here. Probably get some more pets. And then after this, I will empty out my bags and we will go do some molten core. I think though, we may take a little side detour. Since molten core is close to Stormwind, we may take a side detour over to Karazhan, and I will do Return to Kara up to oh good. We'll take a side detour and I'll go into Return to Kara up to the Horseman to see if I can get that mount. I think, other than mount runs, I think I'm going to start going through achievements as well. We'll have a little block that we set aside for. This is the random achievement that we're going to go do today. Some achievements are definitely more fun than others. I actually really enjoy /love achievements, which are /love at critters. And there's actually 3 or 4 of those that I don't have right now. So definitely something that I would be interested in going out and doing. Let's see. Yes. Oh, they're all mad at me. Okay, whatever. Gloves. Leggings. Okay. So I am going to talk a little bit again about the ways that I track mounts and pets and other such things of that nature. Mostly mounts and pets. It's called Simple Armory. I would highly recommend it. It's a very easy way to keep track of your collection. However, if you are tracking pets for the purposes of getting pets, like you're tracking pets just to know whether or not you have them, then simple armory is the way to go. But if you are tracking pets and you are not only just trying to find out how to you're gonna make me actually wait. You're tracking pets and you're also trying out how you're trying to figure out how to find those particular pets. I actually don't recommend Simple Armory for that. It has a way to see where things come from, but not necessarily exactly percentages and all that kind of thing. I recommend Warcraft Pets if you are actually trying to do a pet list. Bethelak, you are annoying me. You're gonna make me come up there. Burns the webs, burning all the webs. Stage 2 soon. Yeah. Warcraft Pets, you can actually set it up so that there's a checklist that you can have. And you don't have to print it. I mean, you can't unless you copy paste it. Howl of the Clicking Menace. Yeah. Oh, I'm still in this puddle of stuff. There we go. Oh, geez. Is it just me? Or does that actually completely remove my facial features? Like, I don't have eyes anymore. And I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to be able to see my eyes. But I literally have no features. At all. No hair, no... Does it actually look like that if I put it on? Like, now we have to test for science. That is moderately terrifying. So, aha. So, uh, I look like a light bulb. Maybe it's supposed to do that, but my ears. I don't. That's uh. That. That's so weird. Okay, we're gonna not with that. But that's fascinating. Yeah, that's weird. So, okay then. Moving on. Yeah, Warcraft Pets. Really great site. Can make a checklist that you can just follow to find out where things are. You can have it exclude pets that are special edition from collector's editions or things that come from events that are no longer active and all that kind of stuff. You can tell it to exclude those things so that your checklist is more accurate. It's honestly how I found out that I was missing a bunch of stuff that I didn't even know I was missing. And you can set it so that it only shows you things that you haven't collected, things that you can't trade, things that are untradeable. It's a very good resource. Plus, because people love numbers, if you import your collection from the WoW Armory to Warcraft Pets, you get a ranking. And it'll tell you what your ranking is for the server and for global rankings. Of course, it's collections that they give you money based on... Sir. Give you money based on money. Give you points based on how many pets you have at max level and their rarities and all that kind of stuff. And it's only the people who have uploaded their collections, so it's not like it's everybody who has pets, but... Oh my goodness, so many greens. It's still really cool. So, I highly recommend it. Oh my goodness. Game. So many greens. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, it's so funny. Weapon mogs are so expensive. Like, there are certain things that really, it's a hard call if they're worth how much it costs to list them. Some of them, especially WoD stuff. But weapon mogs are always expensive. Like, people will pay for weapon mogs, but they also sell very slow. Just like the rest of mogs. Alright. Got turned around a little bit here, so that's... There we go. We want to go this way. Because we're killing stuff, but... We, yeah. Oh, I know, right? And there's a lot of times when I've just been like, how many times am I going to get this green drop? I don't want it. But I will say that I've gone back now and looked at some things, and there are things I have that are squirreled away in different places that are worth a lot of money. I mean, some of my really old characters on other servers, they have things in their bank that I'm not sure why I kept those things, but those things don't drop anymore, and they're bind on equip. So like I could sell them because they're worth a lot because they don't drop in the game anymore. Their source has been removed. But I mean that'd take a lot of work. And then I have to try to get that money to this server, and it's like nah. If I was more motivated, maybe. I am motivated. I'm not motivated by WoW Gold. I'm motivated by achievement points. Oh my goodness. How are those plans worth so much? I haven't collected that appearance. Okay, so on my server, they're 1636. The global, they're over. That's a 9,000 gold pattern. What is that? I don't remember getting that before. Oh my goodness. Shannox, I would wait for you to come around so that I could kill you, but you're taking too long. We're gonna go kill Lord Rylith. Interestingly, I did this the other day because I'm trying to do it every week, and even if I stream it every week. And I killed everything, and I was like, why can't I make the bridge go across to where Major Domo is? It was because I hadn't killed this guy. I was like, what did I not do? And I just turned and looked, and he's up here on the hill like, hey, what's up? I'm still alive. You forgot me. Super rude. Yeah, no, actually, we can find that out. Maybe. The search, oh, he's dead. Ooh. We got a chest piece. Incendic chest guard. This is relevant to our interests because I need better Mog for... Oh, wow. That's really cool. Look at that. Oh, that looks great. Yep, I dig that. Dig it. Okay. Let me see here. So... I believe... Yep. I would have to do it on a plate wearer because it is very difficult to... I don't think I can link the... I can check in the pattern itself. Treads of Destiny, Belt of the Titans, Fist of Fury. Oh, there we go. They don't share an appearance with anything else. According to this. This looks very familiar, though. I think I have seen this style of gauntlet pretty sure I have this style of gauntlet. But I mean, it would make more sense for the pattern to be super expensive if it doesn't share an appearance with anything else. Because those are the kind of patterns that are actually worth something. And really, you don't even make what you do with those kind of patterns, you don't even sell them. You learn them and you make the gear from them, and then you sell the gear, because the gear usually sells better, and it sells for more. But again, if I actually set up my transmog empire and sold transmog like I should, then I'd probably put more effort into it. And I may over time. It's just a question of what other things do I need to get done. Alright. Now, I want to say, I got Mr. Majordomo over there. Oh, there's an egg pile still up. I got him down to 2 health when I came in here the other day. And he still, like, froze me in his vines. I found it to be offensive. I was offended by it. Aha! No! No, I was gonna kill you! I need to actually run Baron and hold, I think, on everybody whenever it's up, because I don't have all the appearances in there. I know that that's one of the achievements that I'm missing for appearance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Yeah. And then no appearance. No mount, but we don't want the mount because we have it. Because I feel guilty when mounts drop for me. Where is he? I feel guilty when mounts drop for me that I already have, and then I can't trade them. Like, there's a rare in Revendreth, one of the new zones, that you can only get the mount from it if you are of the Revendreth Covenant, which my shaman is. And it's a bat, a really cool bat mount. And she has one in her bags right now because I got one, and then I got a second one. Couldn't trade it. And I don't want to delete it because that feels even worse. But, I mean, I'm going to have to delete it because it's taking up space in my bag. But it's like, no, there should be something that tells the game, don't drop this for me if I've already gotten it, if I can't trade it. Excuse me, puppies. Thank you. Alright. Leggings. Tier pieces, tier pieces, tier pieces, tier pieces. No, boo. And I already know that I'm gonna get... Why am I doing that? Mount up. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, so one of the farms I don't do anymore is the eye, because I finally got the other blue drake from Malagos. It finally dropped. I had been farming that for many, many years. And it finally dropped, and whatever. But I farmed that for months before it came out that the fight was bugged, and if you set it on heroic, it wouldn't drop anything. Like, I farmed it for months before I knew about that. I was so mad. I was so mad. Like, I was really spicy. I was really spicy about that. Shake the orb. See, and the bad guys are still in the cutscene because I didn't kill them. So. Water check. Drink water, it's good for you. This achievement, only the penitent, you used to have like a bunch of people to do this. And now you really only need 2? 2, 3? Still very stressful. Still a very stressful achievement. But, yeah. Alright. I will not consider this run. I mean, I won't consider it a failure in any case, but you could just drop the toy. Even if you're not going to drop your scythe, which I really, really want, you could at least drop the toy. One of the two. Scythe or toy. Drop one. I don't care which one. Just drop one. Catboy. Hold the rage of the Firelands. Alright. Yes! Oh, I already knew the one on Heroic. Fine. Well, now I can't get bad at the game. Because I said, drop the toy or the scythe, and it dropped the scythe. It's not the game's fault that I already knew the scythe. Troll. Game's a troll. Alright, Rags. I know. It's actually moderately rude. I think so. I know that Mizzy Cat can be Fiery Cat, and she hasn't done any quest stuff in Kata. So, but it gave her the option to be Fiery Cat. I just chose not to be. So there's probably something somewhere. I'm not sure exactly what gives you the Fire Cat appearance, though. Don't step in the lava. Let's go ahead and do that so that thing. Yeah, and it's really cool. The Fire Cat is super cool. It doesn't work for Mizzy Cat's aesthetic, and that's why I don't use it. It's not the seed pouch, because I don't have that. The seed pouch is what I'm looking for. Oh, well, I mean, it may, well, the seed pouch may give you, oh jeez. The seed pouch actually, I think, gives you the Fire Cat appearance, but you don't have to have the seed pouch now to get it, because you can set it as an appearance in the barber shop. See, this is what was supposed to happen last time. He was supposed to climb out of the pool and show off his big old legs. So that I could, you know, kill him like that instead. Oh, what a world, what a world. Ugh. And there's also the seeds that are around that area that you can also pick up. They give you temporary Fire Cat. Well, we didn't get the bird. No one is surprised. However, we do have all 25 Eternal Embers, so that probably next week we will do the next leg of Tarrant Gosa, because we have the Embers and I can pick up the sands in between streams. I have the money for it, it's just going over there and getting it. So, now we are going to... we will go through... we'll go through the Golden Lantern again, because honestly, even though Dalaran is technically older right now, because Shrine has last expansion stuff going on, it's still faster to load into Shrine and get through Shrine as opposed to loading into Dalaran, because it takes forever for your appearance to actually load when you're going into Dalaran. I will say though, Dalaran is a lot better than it was during Legion itself. During Legion itself, Dalaran was a nightmare, and you just didn't want to go there. It was just awful. Act swiftly, before all is lost. Oh, Joe, we're so scared. We're so scared. It's okay. I'll come back and help you, maybe. Not really. Somebody will. Somebody will come do this. Somebody doesn't have these achievements. I don't have some of these achievements. We'll be here eventually, probably. Alright. Do the same thing where we go outside and we pop our yak and we sell. We'll go over to return, kill a Toonman real quick. He'll not give us a mount. And then we'll go to Molten Core and mess around in Molten Core. I mean, as somebody who has several small Monster Hunter statues in their apartment, I don't know if I'm the right audience to talk you out of getting it for the miniatures. Because I would probably get it myself for the miniatures. Let's see. Okay, sell all of our junk. So I do not have either of them. I do not have either of those legendaries, and I believe... isn't Thunder Fury a two-handed sword? Or something? I know that, a one-hander? Okay, well, it's still a sword. So, like, doing Molten Core on Mizzy Cat is not gonna get me, Thunder Fury, because it's a sword. And druids can't equip swords. But druids can equip maces. So if the eye dropped from Ragnaros, then I could do that one. I do have a class that runs Molten Core when I'm not lazy that already has one of the bindings that I run that character for Thunder Fury bindings. Oh, whoops. I mean, it technically would be better if I did the run on the character that can do both. But that character has reached a critical mass point with their bags. And I'm still not sure what I'm going to do about it because because my bank is also full. So it's a little bit of a mess.
Find good trails. Stop, browse. Smell. I have many wares. Good fortune to our friends.
I have my... I mean, I have 2 characters that have bindings. I believe they are opposite, which is infuriating. Um, no, I think that... and those. Okay.
Light be with you.
There we go. Perfect.
Safe travels.
I think the things I need to do when it comes to legendaries. I need to run MC for both legendaries. I need to run Sunwell on my hunter. Yeah, I am going to actually try to talk you out of doing that, because you should not do that. I mean, I actually can't say anything, because if I had the money, there's a Kickstarter that I would back that would probably be about that much, and or it'd be like $128, and it's for a book. So, oh wait, tower. So draw distance, aim for the tower. So, so Brian Clevenger, who is a comic book writer and writer of novels and other such things that I have been reading for many years, did a thing a long time ago called 8-Bit Theater. And 8-Bit Theater was a web comic made entirely out of Final Fantasy sprites. And it's amazing. 8-Bit Theater is amazing. So, people have been asking for years for Clevenger to make a book of it. And he's like, I can't, because all the sprites belong to Final Fantasy, all the sprites belong to Square Enix, and I'll get sued. So, yes, what he has done is he has transformed 8-Book Theater into a script book that has all of the scripts of every single 8-Bit Theater, and it has descriptions and all this stuff. It's like £3. It's a massive book. And it's really cool, and I want one. I want the special edition, because you can get the PDF for pretty cheap, but no, I want the special one that's hardback with the gilded pages. That's nice. That's yeah, that's the one I want. Yeah, the Kickstarter went up yesterday. The Kickstarter went up yesterday. I also want the new Chris Metzen D&D book. And I want the high level backing of that too, because I want the DM screen and like stuff. But if you do a high level back of the Clevenger book, you get pins. You get Final Fantasy character pins, and I want that. So it's like, that's a thing. But that's what you do. You look at it before it's like the next day, because then it's harder to whatever. All right, we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna see if we can do this. This is newer content, so I mean, it still doesn't matter. It's Legion, so. Oh, ooh, that's rough, man.
I think it wise to divide our...
We gotta divide our efforts. Okay. I'm going to make a slight adjustment. Because this is my favorite music in the game. Karazhan Opera House. I mean, it's gonna be, they'd be nice. Especially if it's the Dark Souls people. I mean, you know how I am. I am a big proponent of, if it will bring you joy and it will not cause you undue distress, then you should do it. Because life is short. Okay. This is my favorite character in the whole game. His name is Barnes. He is the stage manager. Hello, Barnes, stage manager. We love Barnes. We're going to tell him we're not an actor because we're not. Well, we have to give it a try. So here we go. Best stage manager. Oh, it's Wicket. I have people I have to tell. I have people I have to tell that this is the one for the week.
Tonight we got a Horkin show. An Ookin tale you think you know. That evil crone, she's not the worst. Another witch was nasty first. Mean Duker locked up all us hoses. Another path she should
Yes,
have chosen.
I don't like this one because
Say that slur. Relax a Jimmy.
the Monkey King kills him,
Enjoy the show that
which is
we
sad.
call Wicked.
So this is Wicked. But it's called Wicked, of course. So
Elvira, come down from there. You're fluttering about like one of those horrible monkey creatures.
so there's Elphaba.
Deserve a chance to fly. Hey, do you really think the wizard will do you
I mean, oh, he's unconscious. Oh, that's good. And then here's Glinda. So yeah.
I don't have any friends. Well, apart from you, Glinda. If you're my friend, you'll make the Hosen get rid of these interlopers. Then we're off to see the wizard.
I will say, if you have not read the novel adaptation of Wicked, I highly recommend it. It is very, very good. I read it a long time before I saw the show. And there are others in the series, too. They are very good, those ones. But bleh. There are a couple people I know that to get the Opera House achievement, this is the only one they're missing. So I need to tell them that, because it's a weekly reset. So I need to tell them. Also, say the thing. Say the thing.
Run away, little girl.
Okay.
Run away.
All right. I can go ahead and adjust things down a little bit again. Why is the ambience so loud? Okay. Just get past those people. Many, many, many things. We're just gonna skip past all of this. Drink a little bit more water. It's definitely a little bit of a dry day. try to slip through, but I got distracted for a second because I thought I heard somebody growling. Alright. Go ahead and you guys keep dancing. You're dancing. You're dancing. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Ooh, a Legion cache. Woohoo! Order resources. Let's go. Guess we could probably actually. I think I'm going to go ahead and go in here and take out these people too, because I remember the last time we came here to do this. My problem wasn't the boss, it was that there were so many and it almost killed me. So we're gonna try to avoid that a little bit. Very soon I'm going to be capping this girl and then putting her in that here from the quest line. And that's definitely going to make me a little bit faster. Then we'll go around this way. Alrighty. Spectral horses. Da, 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 da. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Trying to heal herself, can't have it. Alright. That should take care of our way too many things problem. I mean, yes. Spideys, Spideys, Spideys in the face. Midnight's super mad. And goodbye. And couldn't even give me an appearance. Ugh. Fine. Let me out. Can't go that way. It's fine. If I go through the spider house, I can get back to the entrance easier. Yeah, right. I know, but we can just kill the ones we have to kill. And just not step in things if we can possibly help it. I mean, it's obviously sometimes you've got situations like this where you're just gonna step in it. And you're gonna get some spider badness, but honestly, these are not as bad to me. The Nerubians. Nerubians don't really bother me, interestingly enough. Like, actual spiders, like those. I do not like actual spiders. Super gross. Ha! Bye. I do not like actual spiders. But Nerubians are kind of like whatever. They could be a lot worse. So. Very little, so we won't do any emptying out. We're going to go over to Molten Core. Play around in Molten Core some. And then we will take a couple minutes. Switch tunes. Grab more water. All that good stuff. And then the quest for the dress. Quest for the dress has been going on for a very long time. I'm hoping I remember correctly that I don't have that dress, because it's very possible that I've gotten it at some point and I don't remember that, but I feel like I would remember that. I feel like I would remember that I have it, just because I have been trying to get it for so long. Oh, I love that you can, when you draw distance up, you can actually see Westfall and the column in Westfall from the other side of Elwyn Forest. Super cool. Get a little bit too high up to recalibrate our direction. Okay. I mean, the biggest reason why I want to run Molten Core on Mizicat is because not just leather, but like druids. I just don't really have any of the old druid gear. And I find, for transmog purposes, that I tend to prefer classic mogs. And I mean, part of that is because classic mogs are missing a lot of their fabric / other materials. And I have a tendency to like those kind of looks. But Molten Core is even more because it's like there's also class specific stuff in here that I don't have. And I already have the achievement. Well, actually, do I have the Molten Core achievement? I think I do. Easy way to find out. I do, because it's Blackwing Layer is the next one that I need. Yeah, this will be something other than the PvP season stuff, because ew. That'll be something I'm working on too, just because many achievements. There are many achievements to be had. There are definitely things I can pick up in here. Most of the BOEs in here are going to be cheaper, just because this place is, I mean, farmed a lot. But I think that even though we are still getting Waterlord's rep because we are at neutral, I think I'm not going to kill all of the trash. This is Molten Core, and that would take a long time, and we are not in it for that. So, we are going to kill bosses. And I will tell you, these puppies over here, the puppies of we will reignite, if you do not kill us fast enough, so much heartache. These puppies cause me so much heartache. It was just a menace. Kill the... You have to kill the named boss guys before they can curse you. It's like a puppy turntable. What the heck just happened there? Don't necessarily have to kill all of these. Probably won't kill all of these. Kill all of these. They're already here. They don't drop anything, but it's good to get them out of the way. There we go. Somebody reignited from the heat of another core hound. I think I got them all. Alright. Have to have these runes stop glowing. So... Oh! I learned a fist weapon. Part of a set? Okay. That's cool. Let's see. Amazing. It's a big bear claw. That's amazing. I love it. Oh, my hand is so big and that my hand is so small and the claw is so big. Oh, that's amazing. Alrighty. I will tell you right now, I've run Molten Core more times than I can count, and I always miss at least one boss. And then I'm looking around trying to figure out why Major Domo is not behaving properly. Hopefully we can avoid that today. It's usually the big rock guy. Not Gar, but the other one. I usually have to jump down from a really high place just to be down where he is. It's, Golmog. This is the guy. I always forget this guy. I'm telling you this in the hopes that I don't forget him. I know full well I will still forget him, but I'm hoping that if I tell you, maybe I won't forget him. It's not going to work that way, but that's okay. Go ahead and kill some of these things. Just go around this. Oh, excuse me, sir. Kill you. Did your friends notice? No. Just kind of slip through here. Get over here to Gar. Okay. Nothing I can collect. How do I not have this sword? Oh, geez. I'm gonna have to come in here and get that. That's a cool sword. I mean, I have to come in and get it because I don't have it. Because that's how this works. But I also have to come in and get it because that's cool and I'll probably actually use it instead of it just being a part of my infinite transmog collection. Theoretically, I should be killing all of the trash just because parts of the Cenarian set drop from trash because they are zone drops. But we're not worried about it today. We'll do a little bit of it, but not that much. Alright. Kill this guy, break his stuff. Kill this guy. Break his stuff. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Alright. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and do this so that we don't forget. There we go, perfect. Bye. Leather, but it's rogue. That is the thing that makes it a little bit harder, just because there is so much specific, excuse me, so many specific things. Oh, really? I missed a guy over there? This is what I get. This is what I get for saying, this is the guy I always miss. Because it wasn't him, it was somebody else. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. I don't mind. I'm not salty at myself. Ah, no. Good lessons for life. You must be able to laugh at yourself. Alright, so he's all the way back this way. Just gonna slog our way back over. Kill this lava surger because he keeps running through me and it's very annoying. And he is disregarding my existence. Alright, so we're gonna come out right here. He's like right over there. We actually ran right past him. Like, as we were killing the things in front of us, he was right here. So, all this empty space where I killed some things. This guy. Needed to kill this guy. And now he's dead. And he dropped 2 pairs of cloth pants because he's really rude. Also, are you still alive? Get out. Thanks. So, lots of X's. Right. We are now on track. Maybe. It's so funny and interesting. Like, you can tell when this raid was designed versus when later raids were designed. Because, like, when you look up at the ceilings in some of later raids, it's ceilings and stuff like that, there's lots of detail and all this stuff and whatever. And, like, the walls in here are just, they're not super detailed. And I find that to be so interesting. Because you definitely have some detail, but it's not comparatively, like, it is just not like the later raids. And I mean, they've done some refreshing stuff over time, so I'm surprised, but I'm also not, because how are you gonna put that much into an older raid? I mean, for the anniversary, they could have redone the whole raid, but they just did a time locking thing instead and made it limited time. Ooh, we actually learned an appearance. Mark of Flame, I think that's a pet. Yep. Mark of Flame is a pet. You need it for the original raiding with leashes. That is classic pets. It teaches you the Harbinger of Flame, I believe. Yep. We'll learn it because we don't have 3 of those yet. I already decided I'm going to start breaking down my pets, all my extra pets, and making bundles, making pet achievement bundles, and just sending them to random people. Like going into their collections, because I can see that on the World of Warcraft website. And my friends I know that are getting into pet battling right now, just sending them random pets in the mail.
Impossible. Stay your attack, mortals. I submit. I submit.
Yeah, you submit, blah 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 blah.
Secrets of the living flame. You will soon regret the recklessness of your quest. I know now to summon the Lord
And now
whose house this is.
we go to Rags.
Audience with him.
Cool, the timing on this is going to be great. It'll be about the top of the hour. Because I'm not going to stop at 3 today, so I have things to do, so I'm not going to stop at 3. It'll be the top of the hour. We can change characters and take a quick break and be right back. Transfer into another character. Oops. Okay. I told you, I get lost very easily in this instance. You wouldn't think, with how many years I've been running it, I would, but I do. So, this way. I mean, what can you do, right? It's just, I only have so much real estate for memory in my head, and I remember all the mounts and pets and stuff, so I can't remember maps. It's okay. Go around this way. Gotten quite a few appearances today, though. Once we swap over to the mage, we will check. We will check to see if I am wrong or right about the dress. I'm pretty sure I'm right that I don't have that dress. I'm also pretty sure that it will not take long to crush my hopes and dreams when it comes to that dress. I may run a few things on the mage after that. It's very easy for her to get around. Here we are. The big man himself. Mr. Ragnaros. And it seems silly to just run around the whole thing like I'm doing, but let me tell you that I have more than once made the wrong assumption when it comes to lava, my place within it, and my place near it. So I try very hard to wait until I get a little bit deeper before I start jumping. Namely because I end up setting myself on fire. Alright. Yep, tell me about Rags. Alright. They did update his model though, so his model is the same because it used to be a big blobby thing. Too soon, Executus. I mean, Executus is not very smart. Like, we kicked his butt, but like leading me right to rags when I kicked his butt after I kicked his butt is probably not the best plan. Because that's really just it's gonna end to him. He should have just died to me, so that Rags didn't have to kill him. Because as soon as he lost to me, he was dead anyway. Oh look, I've never actually finished Molten Core. Ta-da! Oh jeez. So I got two BOEs. Didn't learn any appearances. Rude. Okay. Alright, so we will go back to the shrine one more time. We will take a little break for a minute. And we will swap characters and see what we can get into with the mage.
Cannot be. The Black Empire itself has invaded the Vale. Act swiftly before all is lost.
All right. So give me just a moment. Now would be a very good time to get some more water or get a snack. All that kind of good stuff. And we'll leave it on Magey Mage. And we will be right back. Okay. Here we are again. This is my mage. Her name is Star Rider. This is my friendship burb. Friendship burb. Best burb. We are going to go... Well, first we're going to check. Because we weren't sure. So, quest for the dress. We want chest appearances. We're going to scroll down through here. Because we are looking for something very specific, and I can never remember exactly what the name of it is. There it is! Vestments of the Shifting Sands. AKA AQ Scantily Clad Mog. Now there are 3 of these, at least. Dresses. Pretty sure there are 4, actually. And I have almost all of them. Here's one here. Robes of the Triumvirate. We have the blue variation. Robes of the Guardian Spirit. Yeah, I think this is the last one. So this is the one we're looking for. Actually in ruins of Encourage. And not in Temple. There's a difference. So, if you're going to Encourage to farm anything, really, you should always come to Borealis and then go to the portal to Silithus, because even if you go to Oldham, it's still not as fast as going through the Silithus portal. And I know because I've been farming this for a long time. And this one's actually a pretty quick farm, so we may get into other shenanigans after that with the mage. Now the mage is Cap, and her gear is actually kind of decent, so we can do a little bit of higher level stuff. Bugs that way. We can do a little bit of higher level stuff, trying to get things with her. I think. Yeah, okay. So because we're going to Ruins of AQ and not Temple, we're not going up the hill, we're going over here. We could theoretically go to Temple, try to get another Anubisath idol from the Twin Imps, but I don't feel like it right now. I've done a lot of farming of AQ in my life, so cool. Okay. So, Ruins of AQ, more commonly known as AQ20. Many bugs, many bugs. We are going to try to avoid killing as much trash as possible, because there's a lot of stuff. And I mean, I want the appearances, like the greens and stuff that drop in here, but there's also a lot of things that are just bag clutter, and we don't want those. I mean, our goal is right there. So... we're definitely trying to avoid a little bit of bag clutter, because then we don't have to spend as much time cleaning out. And dead. Alright. Nope. The struggle. The struggle. So, actually, I have a fun game that we can play. Let's go over here. So, you'll find for me, and transmog that I'm very particular, and I only like certain looks. So I'm always on the lookout for certain pieces. I'm always on the lookout for new chest pieces. I'm always on the lookout for new belts. Specifically, I'm always on the lookout for new dresses. Now, as a cloth wearer, you know, the number of dresses are staggering, right? But there's a lot of them that are really cool that are world drops, like this one. Ugh, I want it so much. It's so expensive. So pretty. However, oh wait. Yep. See, this one, this one. We want the one with no sleeves. So we can show off our Draenei guns. By the way, I might be obsessed with Draenei, and the only reason Mizzy Cat is not one is because they can't be druids. But I was thinking, because I know some of these, why don't we go run an old dungeon and see if we can get a shiny piece of loot? And I think what we will do is we will filter by boss drop. Perfect. Oh, so sad. It's right there. Missed it. So these are pretty. Ooh. These are very pretty. And so are these. But we like these more. So let's go. Oh, look at that. That one comes from Molten Core. Mm. Mm. Yep. I think of the things we have right now. Let's start with this. So that's going to be Aminar the Coldbringer in Razorfin's Downs. And the easiest way for us to get to Razorfin Downs, because we are a mage, is going to be a Theramore portal. I also saw a piece from the Botanica. We can actually do that too pretty easily, although I would have to go to Shatrath and go from there. So, things that we can work on. Alright, we want Friendship Burb. It's such a nice day, and the cats keep disturbing the blinds, and then I see them disturbing the blinds. Oh! Hello, Hermes. Would you like to come and sit with me? Oh, we have to stop. The cat wants to sit with me. Come on, Hermes. Come on, buddy. You can make it. I believe in you, old man. Come on. Come on. There he comes. Hey, buddy. Gonna have a seat with me? We're gonna hang out. Perfect. Alright. For any who doesn't know, if you look at my channel art that features my cats, Hermes is the one that is orange. He is also the oldest and the grumpiest. Right, buddy? I know it. Once I get my camera set up, we will have cat time when the cats come to visit. So, this is going to be interesting because... Oh, that's right. Giant sword sticking out of Silithus. This is going to be interesting because I always have issues inside of these two particular dungeons. I never really... The crawl and the downs, I didn't really run that much when I was leveling. Even when I was queuing through, I just kind of got dragged through by other people. So I always have a little bit of difficulty figuring out exactly where I'm trying to go. But I will say, because the map marks it now, it's always good to remember that the crawl is on the right and the downs are on the left. And I'm probably going to get at least one achievement because I discovered this area just now. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, there we are. Haha! Okay. I think it had to be on normal. Does this come on any difficulty that's not normal? I feel like this is a... Yeah, this only comes on normal. This is a baby dungeon. Okay.
Heroes, I require your aid.
Oh, hello, Red Dragon. We are not doing your quest. So, we are going to end up... We need... Here, this guy. Amnanar the Coldbringer. This is the guy that we need to kill for our stuff. So. Oh yeah, it doesn't want me to go that way. It wants me to go this way. Which is fine. I am missing health. Oh, it's because I got too close to that poison. That poison cloud will kill you. Like, it doesn't matter what level you are. Poison cloud will kill you. You have to be very careful. Because the poison cloud will absolutely destroy you. Also, this is a spider... this is a spider house. And I knew that coming in. There is a big spider in here, and it's gross. So... He summoned spiders. Offensive. Now, you could also get some decent world drop appearances from this particular instance. We don't like this particular fight. That's okay. First, we're going to do this. Because we do not want these things looking at us. And they're going to give us spider nightmares if they stand around with their ugly spider faces. So, we're going to kill them, and then we're just going to come over here and do this. Before he can get close enough to actually look us in the eye, we'll kill him. Okay, so... Excuse my small soapbox. I have been trying to get this chess piece forever. This is why it's always hard to run things, because you get the wrong things on the... This is an amazing chess piece for plate. I have been trying to get it for a million years. It never drops when I come in here. I could just run it over and over and over and over again. But I'm not about that life. But it never drops when I come in here on plate wearers. Leveling, whatever, doesn't matter. The murder pins.
Our conquest of Kalimdor begins, and nothing will survive our wrath.
Fantastic skeleton concert. Seems a shame. Seems a shame to break it up. But, well, I got things to do. I appreciate that the skeletons in the back are still jamming out. Alright, what you got? Man, talk about getting appearances. I should just run old dungeons. I mean, to be fair, many transmog type things were not a thing when I was originally running these dungeons. And I don't level through randoms. I don't really like leveling in dungeons. I much prefer questing. I feel like it's faster, especially if I am leveling a DPS. But because of that, I have not run most of these things since they implemented various transmogs. Various shoulders. Alrighty. Poison's gone. Dragon's here. If I do this quest, I could get an appearance from it. But, meh. Not worried about it right now.
We can put a stop to Death Speaker Blackthorn's plans. We must be quick. The ritual is almost complete.
Oh no. Nope. I didn't even see him. Okay. Alrighty. Head Striker, Sword of the Quick Blade. By the way, I'm not running prices right now. I will end up double checking all of these things because, like, this cloak, this is 1,000. This is 1,000 gold cloak. I don't think that those are BOP, and of course they're leather. By the way, now that we've switched to the mage, the leather shoulders drop.
Hold back the powers of the life binder.
But that is okay. Just trying to get around to this boss here. Perfect. Oh, and there's my my little guardian. Don't need them, but good that they're helping.
No darkness can hold back the powers of the life binder.
Alright, here's the Death Speaker, whatever. Oh, there he is, Aminar the Coldbringer. He's a lich. He's not good news. He's dead. Oh, look, achievement. Oh, and we absolutely got the robes. That's awesome. Totally got what we came in here for.
We have done it.
So satisfying.
Into safekeeping.
That's awesome.
Aminar will no longer control the Thabor nor threaten Kalimdor.
Cool. Okay. So, you know, since we're just running around being weird on the mage, I wonder if we have, you know what, let's go check. Alliance controlled. We do have Tolbarad. That means we're gonna go do Baradin Hold. This way. Well, no. Let's take the same way we always take. I could see if there's quests. I'm not going to. I need to actually grind this rep on, gross. Gross. Um, I need to actually grind this rep on my main. My main is who I do all of my rep on. So, all of my reputation-based achievements. I love how I managed to run right past. It's fine. It's fine. You know, we'll just go this way. Not worried about you. You don't scare me. Maybe you do scare me. No. No, you don't. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Definitely was a terrifying raid when raid was current. Like, Barrett Hold and the bosses in Barrett Hold were extreme. Especially the maiden and her spinning swords of death. Very, very intimidating. Yeah, I mean, I got to 85 from 80 doing Shockedin tactics and leveling as holy because I couldn't actually level as retribution because it was going to get me killed. Like, I was taking so much damage. Alright, let's do this and then... It's a very short raid though. I mean, but it's basically Vault of Archivon in Cataclysm, so makes sense that it's short. So, what do we got? Argoloth, Akithar. Okay. I'm gonna go this way first. Akithar was the bane of my existence. Spent a lot of time killing Akithar. Oh, there's individual achievements. You know, this would be a good way for me to work on my appearances for PvP, is to come over here and kill this on multiple characters. Gross. This place is a mess. Let's go in here. Akithar. Hell puppy. I'll just run over here and do that. Achievement for that. I love that I'm getting like so many drops. And none of them. I can't learn them. 6 drops per boss. Haven't learned anything. Amazing. So just Azabal is left. It was also scary, but yeah. I think before next week, I think next week we won't do mounts. I think I'll do those off stream. I think next week we will go into Mizzy Cat's appearance achievements and start running some stuff to get Mog, because honestly, achievements and things like that are more important. I got an okay. Oh. This is an achievement that I don't have on my main. This is an achievement that I never got. It's a legacy achievement that I never got on my main. I didn't even know this achievement existed, and I just got it on my mage. That's really funny. um, that's actually really awesome. So, that's really awesome. I'm curious now. I mean, you definitely have that kind of thing, but wanna see. Do I have any? Yeah. Okay. So, I think from here. All right. So, let's see. Ooh. Terran Gorfiend in Black Temple. Or in Battle for Mount Highjaw. Well, there's quite a few things that I'm missing from I saw from Black Temple. I have not run Black Temple in a very long time. Because the Warglaves always... Whoa. Those are nice. Zulamon. Yep, I can see that. Because the Warglaves are the bane of my existence, and I always feel like they're going to drop. Actually, it is 3:30. Let's do Zulamon instead. That's a pretty good... No, actually, we're going to go to Zul'Gurub. The Zul'Gurub has 2 mounts. That'll be a good way to end it up. I'm floored that I got an achievement that wasn't an achievement I had on my main. Like, that wasn't class or faction. Well, that wasn't class or covenant or whatever specific. It was a general achievement that I never got while I was running the content. And it was from getting a trinket? So weird to me. Well, we're gonna go to Zul'Gurub. We'll run Zul'Gurub, see if we can get a mount or 2 or an appearance or 2, and then we'll call it. And then next week, we will make up a list, I think, of some appearances that we want to go suss out. And we will go and run around and do that. And that'll be good. It's almost time for some lunch. Or at least here. I mean, I do eat my lunch a little late in the afternoon. feel like, well, so if you are a regular watcher of this WoW stream or not, so I'm thinking that other than going out and sussing out transmog, things that I would like to do after I do a little bit of research. I want to do some class hall campaign on both Mizzy Cat and the Mage. I have not done those, and it is something that I want to do anyway, so I may look into that and mess with that a little bit. We definitely want to do Mizzy Cat's Covenant campaign, and I may do that on stream just because she is Night Fae. I find the Night Fae campaign to be really, I mean, it's good. There's some weird not tied up loose ends that they'll probably resolve in 9.1 and stuff like that. It's not my favorite of the Covenant campaigns, but it is gorgeous. And there are many characters that are familiar characters. They are people that we know in that campaign. So I may do that. My favorite, just for the record, my favorite campaign is indeed Revendreth, because goth vampires, goth vampires, goth vampires. Of course it's Revendreth. How would it not be Revendreth? Alright. Incur the wrath of Jindo. The Godbreaker. Right, okay. It was always so funny trying to get through this area with the cauldrons. There would always be somebody who didn't click, somebody who forgot to click the cauldron, and then they'd step into the poison and immediately just start dying. And it's like, why are you dying? Why didn't you click the cauldron? That's why we killed the bad guys. So you could click the cauldron. I don't know if we are going to get anything out of this particular run, but it's worth it to try. This fight. So many times we did this fight. And he puts poison puddles all over the ground, and there's like a maze, and it's just, oh, it's so bad. Satisfying. Cool. Legs appearance. Oh, that's right. We can mount up in here. You know what we should do? We should put on that robe we just got, because it is really pretty. Let's see here. Aha! Perfect. And it looks amazing on me. I knew that it would. Fantastic. Okay. I like that the back is open, though. Either that or it's just the model clipping issues again. But I think it's that the back is open. I don't have any back tattoos on this girl because she is not light forged. She is regular Dre. So it's hard for me to tell. Also, why are we not mounted? Thank you. So now we will go this way. Do I have 2 blinks right now? Okay. Of course we will get hit by the boulders. Because of course we will get hit by the boulders. There we go. Let's see. We'll move through here. Nope. Goodbye. I love, because my default is to hit Arcane Missile instead of Barrage. Barrage is an instant, so I can use it while I'm moving, but I always forget. So I hit missiles instead, and nothing happens because it's like, oh, you're moving. Like, that doesn't help me.
I'd be delivering you to Haka myself.
Well, we didn't get the mount or an appearance.
Now you will feel my wrath.
Jindo's mad. Of course he is. Use this mount instead, it's prettier. Yeah. I mean, my love of the Revendreth Covenant campaign is probably because I personally think Revendreth is the best Covenant. Like, to me, Revendreth has the best Covenant story, followed closely by Maldraxxus. Maldraxxus has amazing story in this Covenant line. And then Revendreth has the best minigame. Like, okay, the Abomination Stitch Yard's really cool, and it's cute. The Maldraxxus one, I really like that one. The... no. The arena for Bastion is not really my jam, right? Like, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not really my type of thing. It's not really what I want to be doing. The conservatory for the Night Fae, I don't know if I like it or not. I need to get a lot of anima because it has been... I have read many things, and all of those things said that to really start doing things in the Queen's Conservatory, you need to get it to level 2. You need to get it to level 2. And I need to farm anima, because I don't really do a lot of farming and stuff on this character. Only because it's hard to grind anima on 4 different characters for 4 different minigames. But the Amber Court for Revendreth just blows it all away. The Amber Court is so much fun. And I do it every single week, and I spend lots of my resources on it. And I've gotten lots of appearances and pets and all sorts of cool stuff. It's just, to me, the Amber Court is superior.
This body is useless.
Well, we didn't get the mount, but we did get an appearance. So, because I always stop here, and you can't do this one unless you're an archaeologist, unless they've changed it. Let's go up and kill Zanzil, and then we'll actually go kill Jindo and finish this instance. Because I'll probably get an achievement for it. So next week, we'll either do some transmog farming, or we will do some achievement hunting. Depending on what kind of lists I get made up over the week. And it will be either mage or druid, depending on how I'm feeling. Wait, we're not flying yet. Depending on how I'm feeling about different activities. One list will take a lot more effort than the other, basically. This is the other fight that I remember being so rough. Zanzil was just really hard, and spent a lot of time dying, a lot of time being poisoned, and at this time, I was primarily on my paladin, or if I was damage, I was on my shaman, but I was healing on my paladin. So I would heal this fight, and healing this fight was a mess. But I need to come and do this because now they've put in the transmog stuff. So there are many appearances I don't have for plate and for other things. So now we will go across the bridge. Oh, you know, I could... Can you even fish up the lurker anymore? I don't even think that you can do that anymore. Alright, well... Always was an interesting climb to get up to this boss. These big guys were definitely a little rough. I don't think I've killed this boss since it was current. And if you walk through the ghosts, walk through the ghost. And this guy dies. And here's Jindo. Yeah. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. We're just doing this because we want to see if we are going to get this achievement, which we absolutely will get this achievement. So we have to do this the old-fashioned way. Which means we're going to stand here. And we're going to wait. We got to grab these dudes. And not touch them, because if I touch them, they'll die. And if they die, then they can't do their job. Run through them so that they can come up here, because we don't care how much this stuff is hitting us. Stand here, and then... Oh, here we go. Body slam. And break the bubble off the chains. Do that. Do this. We don't want to target anything. Well, I think that's it. There we go. And die. Okay, thanks. Okay. Ooh, it's a two-handed mace. Oh, wow. That's an awesome looking mace. We totally need to get that. I need to remember the next time I come in here with Mizzy Cat that I need to come over here and kill him for this mace, because this is a fantastic mace. I might actually come in earlier and get that for my paladin. No achievement, though. I thought... Oh. Apparently, I earned the achievement for this on Heroic 5 years ago. Okay. I can't remember these things. It's impossible for me to remember these things. Alright. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Went over a little bit. That's fine. Next on the programming docket is Friday, and we will be doing House Flipper because it's Free Play Friday, and I'm gonna play House Flipper. And I've played House Flipper before, and I love House Flipper, and it's very chill, and everyone can see how terrible my design aesthetics are because I want to make everything look like a square. Um, and there's quests. We can do the quests. There's an option in it to make it so that you don't see things like cockroaches, which I will turn on for streaming because I do not want to gross anybody out. Um, so yeah, it's going to be House Slipper, and then we'll have more Calico on Saturday. And if you have not noticed, there is a Mizzy Cat Gaming YouTube channel that has nothing on it right now, but that is going to change either today or tomorrow. So you should check that space because there's going to be content there that's not here. What is this madness? So, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I hope everybody had a good time. I had a good time. I got a new robe. It's fantastic and I love it. Many appearances today, no mounts, but we knew there wouldn't be any mounts. And the quest for the dress continues. So, I hope everybody had a good time. And I will talk to you all later. See ya!